What's good, Washington fans? Just your boy Stacks Reacts, and we back again with another video. Before I start this video, man, I just want to tell y'all the GOAT, the legend of Taylor Heinicke is back. I've been trying to tell everybody this since soon as we traded for Carson Wentz. I'm sitting there, I'm like, why are we not giving Taylor Heinicke a better chance or give him a chance to play in this offense? The team we played, the team Taylor played for last year, we was COVID-ridden, injury-ridden. We didn't have enough receivers. Curtis Samuel was hurt. The defense was hurt. Chase Young went out early. He's still hurt, but Chase Young went out early. The team wasn't playing well at all. Our running backs was playing okay. We didn't have B-Rob. We have Gibson. He was playing pretty good, but there was no chemistry going on with this team. He didn't have nothing going on with this team. So when I was like, look, when we drafted Jahan Dotson, when we bought in Cole Turner, when we drafted B-Rob, when we start, building these nucleus of pieces that we needed to win games, I was like, why wouldn't you give Taylor a chance to win this game or give Taylor a chance to play in these games when he won a 7-game last year with a lot of BS that we had going on anyway? But that's besides the point. My dog is back in the game. We on a 2-game winning streak. We beat the Bears. We beat the Cheeseheads. And now we on to the Colts. So let's start it like this, man. We're going to start it off just like this. Taylor Heinicke. My dog went 20 for 33, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. Now, that pick, the pick of that game, when I tell you, he was like, you got to understand, Taylor did not play. Taylor has not played all season. It's a lot of pregame jitters, a lot of jitters. He's still a little rusty. A lot of stuff that you do in practice does not necessarily translate into the game. You know what I'm saying? So when he got to the game, he's had to settle down. He had to settle down, compose himself, and when he did that, he got it right. He made plays with his legs. Carson Wentz could not do that. And by the way, this is not a comparison video. I'm just telling you what the facts are. He made plays with his legs. They sacked Taylor Heinicke 1 time today. 1 time. And honestly, that 1 time they did sack him, he could have got out of that too, but he slipped. So they got lucky with 1 sack today. And so you got to understand, the offensive line, they already know our offensive line is not that good. So what's the best way to make an offensive line look good is to have a mobile quarterback and a person that doesn't hold on to the ball long and he gets that ball out in an appropriate time. That's what Taylor Heinicke does. That's what he brings to this team. If you watch when this game was over, bro, you have guys, Jonathan Allen, John Bates. I mean, you have coaches, bro, they are running up to Taylor. They're giving this man hugs. They're congratulating him. Do you understand what this dude is bringing to the team? I don't care. I will go into war for Heinicke. I will go into war for him. I will be his soldier. He could be my captain, and I will go into war with Taylor Heinicke because I feel like he gives his heart. He gives his heart for the game. He leaves it all out on the field, and he never quits. He never gives up. He always gives you a fighting chance every single time. So, with that out the way, I just want to get that out the way because I want y'all to know that I was a Heinicke fan. Look, next thing we're going to talk about. B-Rob, Brian Robinson, and Antonio Gibson, those dudes are literally lightning and thunder. Lightning and thunder. I'm trying to tell you, B-Rob is the power back we need, and Gibson is the finesse. B-Rob goes in there and he just punishes players. He punishes linemen. He's punishing corners, linebackers. The one play he carried the ball, he had like 4 defenders on him, and he's pulling them 3-4 more yards down the field. So when they get tired to get banged up, what you do? You bring AG in the game. AG just comes in there with his finesse, and he does his thing. Those dudes had 30 carries for 142 yards. 30 carries for 142 yards. Do you understand? If we can keep this pace up, I'm not saying we're going to do this every game, but if we can somewhat keep a pace up like this, letting these 2 running backs, do their thing on the field like that, bro, we are going to be a hard team to beat. You understand? This was like Ron Rivera said when he was in Carolina. They had Jonathan Stewart and they had D'Angelo Williams. You had Jonathan Stewart as the power back. You had D'Angelo Williams as the finesse back. It's the same thing we got here with B-Rob and AG. If we keep running that ball, I'm telling you, it's going to be a lot of teams it's going to be hard to stop us because it's going to set up the play action. Today, Taylor Heinicke had 7 different receivers caught balls from Taylor Heinicke today. 7. You know what I'm saying? He was getting everybody the ball from Terry McLaurin to Curtis Samuel to B-Rob to AG to goddamn Armani Rogers. Everybody was touching the ball today. That deep touchdown that he took, that deep touchdown he threw to Terry McLaurin, everybody want to say, oh, Taylor got a noodle arm. He got a noodle arm. Oh, he can't throw the ball. He don't got no cannon. He ain't got this. Man, I couldn't tell nothing different between Carson Wentz and Taylor Heinicke. You couldn't have put that ball in any better position. He threw the ball deep. He put it in front of him. He put it at the point where only the receiver could catch the ball at the highest point. You can't throw that ball too much better than what he did. And I'm telling you, with that being said, bro, y'all really got to stop sleeping on Heinicke's arm, bro. The man's been working on that arm all offseason to get it stronger, to throw a deeper pass. And they told him to use your hips more when you throw the ball and stop throwing off your back foot. And you could tell from that touchdown pass that he just threw, you could just most definitely tell that he has been improving in the offseason. Next thing. I'm excited, y'all. I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm just happy that we still, that we won. Terry McLaurin is starting to emerge. And you got to understand, in the offseason, with the contract negotiations with Terry, he wasn't really in training camp that much. So Wentz did not build a rapport with Terry. He built it with Jahan Dotson. He built it with Diami. He built it with Curtis Samuel. So when it came to Wentz, he wasn't throwing Terry the ball that much. And my thing is, when you pay somebody all that money, he's your top playmaker. You throw him the ball and you make him make a play. You got to force him to make a play. That touchdown that he got from Taylor, I'm telling you, he can make that play 90% of the time if you would just throw him the ball and let him do what he do. You understand what I'm saying? This is what we do. This is why he's getting paid the way he's getting paid. So with Taylor in the game, Taylor's going to throw you the ball. He don't care who it is. It could be Cam Sims, Diami Brown, Terry McLaurin, Curtis Samuel, Dax Mill. It don't matter. It don't matter who it is. If you open, you are getting the ball. You are getting the ball. And like I said, when he threw that ball to Terry and Terry caught that touchdown, look at the video on the sidelines when Terry came back to the sidelines. Terry ran up to him, was like, that's what I'm talking about, fool. That's what I'm talking about, fool. This is what we can do. Bro, Taylor has this team fired up. I'm telling you, it's different. This team, I'm not saying anything about what's going to happen in the future. I'm talking about right now. This team is different with Taylor in this game. We are different. I'm telling you, he's the spark that we need. Next point I'm trying to make. Tress Way, our punter Tress Way. This is why I continue to say that Tress Way is the best kicker on the team. He's the best player on the team. First of all, Tress Way is a left-footed punter. So you got to understand this. Hear me out. When you have a right-footed punter, when they kick that ball and they put that spin on it, it's going to go clockwise. When you have a left-footed punter like Tress Way, it's going to go counterclockwise. So when you have a lot of these players receiving these punts in their practices or pregame, they're catching the ball from right-footed punters. So when they have a ball coming at the velocity with a left-footed counterclockwise motion, they're not going to catch the ball. They're going to catch the ball the same way they're going to catch it as like a right footer, but the ball's going to land in a different position. That's why 2 weeks in a row with the Packers and the Bears, there's been 2 kick returners that fumbled the ball. This is why I tell you, Tress Way is the best player on the team. He got us. We was having a bad drive. We was getting ready to punt. We did punt, and he gave us the ball right back because of the way that he punted the ball. This is what I'm trying to tell you. This is what I'm trying to tell you. And with things like that, this is what we need to win. This is what we need to win. Oh, man. Next thing. Antonio Gibson being at kick returner. That is great. That is what we need. That's what we need is Antonio Gibson being that kick return. This man, when we had Dax Mills back there doing kick return, we will always get to the 15, the 20. With AG back there with that speed, he's always got us at the 30, 35, 40-yard line every play. We're in good field position pretty much every time we start the ball. Dax Mills, one thing I can say about Dax Mills, this man is sure-handed. I want to knock on wood, but right now he is sure-handed. He doesn't drop the ball. He doesn't drop punt returns. He doesn't drop kick returns, but he doesn't have that energy. He doesn't have that spark that we need to get to the next level. He doesn't have it. And he doesn't have the speed to run anything back. That's why I'm trying to tell you. Gibson gives you the best return on kick return. Now, punt return, I understand that AG is going to be coming in the game and everything like that. So you can't put him in the game. Well, you can, but you don't. But AG is giving us a big spark on the kickoff return team. And he's always putting us in a position where we don't have to go that far to get a field goal. All right. Now, since we're done with the offense, let's take it to the defense. Look, I'm going to just do like this. I'm going to do a motion, and y'all going to know what I'm talking about. St. Juice. I'm trying to tell you, St. Juice, our corner we drafted out of Minnesota. Look, William Jackson is not getting that spot back. That outside spot, he is not getting it back. It's over with. He been wanting to trade. Let him go. Let him walk. Wild Goose has played better. Kendall Fuller, he gave up on some holding calls. But Kendall Fuller, like I said, Kendall Fuller needs to play safety. But if you're going to keep him at corner, don't make him the primary corner. Make St. Juice the primary corner, which they have done. And it's been correcting a lot of the mistakes that we've been having lately with William Jackson. Look, we've held the Packers. Look, this is a stat that it was hard for me to believe in too. We held the Packers to 0-6 on third down conversions. 0-6. You telling me Aaron Rodgers couldn't pick up no third down? Now, I can remind you, it's not our fault, but the Packers just don't have a good receiving core. After Devontae Adams left, man, they just not good, bro. They dropping balls. Aaron Rodgers has no type of respect for any of those receivers that they have on that team. But I don't care because I don't like Green Bay. I like Washington. And with that being said, St. Juice locked up. Kendall Fuller most definitely locked up. Wild Goose was playing well. Cole Holker was playing well. Jamin Davis was playing well. It wasn't too many interceptions, but we was flying to the ball. We was playing like one unit, and what they say at Drumline, one band, one sound. That's what we was doing. It was one band, one sound. We was playing stout defense. We was getting pressure. We could have had a couple sacks, but when Aaron Rodgers throwing the ball out, he gets the ball out of there fast. So if you don't get to him fast, you're not going to get to him as much. But we had pressures on him. We pressed the receivers, and we most definitely did what we had to do on offense. We also held them. Remember, they had two running backs. We held them to 38 yards rushing. 38 yards rushing in the whole game. Bro, you understand? Bro, our defense has been playing better every week. And the reason why our defense has been playing better every week is because the offense is not going 3 and out so much. And they're letting the defense rest. If you let your defense rest, they're going to continue to play well for you. Now, if you got them dudes coming out there 3 and out, and they keep playing, they're going to get worn down. But we are most definitely playing well on offense to the point where they're getting breathers, they're keeping their lungs under them. They're good. They're getting good. So when they come back on the field, they can play their game like they just started. That's how you win games, y'all. That's how you win games. Keep the offense on the field. Let the defense rest. And when the defense comes in, play stout defense like they've been doing. And this is how we win. Now, the wins that we have, they're not pretty wins. We're not blowing teams out. These wins are ugly. These are ugly wins. I don't like having these wins where it comes down to the last second every single game with all these laterals and that last play to Moody for the Bears. I don't like plays like that. I don't like playing like that. But these are the type of games that you have to win to show that you are a good team. And I feel like we're not a great team, but we can be a great team. And these are the games that we're going to have to scrap out and win. So, with that being said, man, if y'all could do me a favor, man, because it's support. I love the channel. If y'all love the channel, if y'all love my content, if y'all love what I got doing, can y'all comment down below? Comment and like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm so close to 300 views or 300 subscribers. I need y'all to get me to 300 subscribers. If y'all can do that for me, I truly, truly appreciate it. So once again, we got the dub today. Hell to the Redskins, hell to the Commanders, hell to the Washington football team. Taylor Heinicke, the GOAT, and the legend continues. Let's continue this on to week 3 or 3 wins in a row. Let's try to get 3 wins in a row against Indianapolis next week. So with that being said, it's your boy Stacks Reacts. I hope y'all have a good night because I am enjoying mine. Let's go.